I want to start off by giving all other praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakal Kodash. Double honors to our elders and apostles at Great Millstone for teaching us the truth of this Bible, and salutation to the elect pushing this word to the best of your ability. Yeah, so today I just want to go to a quick lesson, basically called America is Done. There's yesterday was a story on a Florida bridge collapsing. It says here, at least 6 dead after Florida bridge collapse. Officials searching for more victims in the rubble. Let's see. Miami, as federal officials begin investigating the catastrophic collapse of a pedestrian bridge here, authorities made a grim announcement. The death toll has climbed to 6, and more victims may be buried in the rubble. Our first priority is getting to those victims, Juan Perez, director of the Miami-Dade Police Department, said Friday morning. But he added it is a slow and painstakingly process to break the debris into smaller pieces for removal and to reach the vehicles that were crushed when the 960-ton span collapsed Thursday afternoon. Yeah, so this happened yesterday. It was a bridge over at Miami that collapsed, and at first they said the toll was I think 7 people who had died, 7 or 8, and now they went down to 6. But it says here, basically cars. I guess people would drive or something, and then the bridge just collapsed on them. Hey, that's not something that you would have heard from American news back in the day. This is like a key sign of America going down. So wanted to start off with Jeremiah 51:7. Slacky. This is Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. Yeah, that made all the earth drunken in the philosophies. I think I read an article the other day of these Saudi Arabian females driving now. That shit used to be unheard of back in the day. That's just a little small portion of the wine that Babylon gave to the other nations. That's just a small little portion. But that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. That's right. Like, why wouldn't they be mad? They used to have their women in check. Now you got they damn women wearing pants. Pants and all stuff like that over there in the Middle East. That women used to be covered up. They used to have order. But with the America's Babylon's philosophies, their wine pushed over there, there's just no order. People, when there's no order, you're gonna be mad. So Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain? If so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us everyone go into her own country, for her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. Yeah, so the point, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. America's in over 20 trillion, it's like over $20 billion in debt. They can't. Hey, do you go on these roads? These roads are all jacked up. Sound like damn somebody hitting your car doors or something. You go on some of these roads. I know sometimes I'll be going on the freeway in Oakland. Damn thing just, it seems like once you get over to that side, it just all jacked up, you know. But basically, with that bridge collapsing, just a further, just furtherly, like I said, back in the day, you wouldn't really heard nothing like that. So it's just furtherly showing how Babylon is just done, fallen and it's done. It's not gonna get back up. The footbridge was designed to connect the city of Sweetwater with the sprawling campus of Florida International University, and it was still being installed when it came crashing down. San Marco Rubio said suspension cables on the bridge were being tightened when it collapsed. Yeah, so I got a feeling that we're gonna see some more like stuff like that this year. We're gonna see some more bridge collapses. It's something like that, because this place is done, man. You just all of a sudden you just seeing all these bridges. I mean, you seeing a bridge fall. You seeing you're just seeing stuff that you weren't seeing back in the day. It's just clear sign. I mean, it's clear signs that this place is going down. So let me see. There was a bridge. I want to go to this article right here. Another big thing that happened in the news. I think around what was it, Tuesday? Yeah, so no, it could have been Wednesday. Yeah, but this article's Slovakia. Damn Satan. So this so this article is called Toys R Us fans are lamenting the death of the store. Take a look back at what it was like in its heyday. So there's a picture of what it was like back in 1996. And I actually think I remember going to a Toys R Us back in 96. There's something, let me see. As Toys R Us nears its end, fans of the store are lamenting its demise. The retailer filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in September and officially filed for liquidation early Thursday. As a result, Toys R Us will soon close or sell its more than 700 stores across the USA. The store has been saddled with debt since a leveraged buyout in 2005 and struggled to keep up with competitors. Though many Toys R Us fans were aware of this, they're still heartbroken to see it go. Yeah, so that's another sign, all these stores closing. What you had, I think Foot Locker closed like 110 stores, like last week, So pretty soon, you Americans not gonna be able to have these little stores that you've been having over the past decades, stores that you've been used to seeing open, And I hear some people they be saying like, oh yeah, that's because of online, Nobody really goes to the store, the toy store like that anymore, But what they fail to realize is your local Safeways, your local Walgreens, your stores that you go to every single day that's in your neighborhood, because stores like Toys R Us usually be like one per every other city. But like stores that's in your regular neighborhood, they're gonna start closing. Stores that you used to going to. So these people, they think, oh yeah, that's not really gonna affect me, any type of way. And but it is, it's all a domino effect, and you clearly see it speeding up, So then you got these people right here. There's some people lamenting over this. Let me see. Let me get scripture. Second address 6. Yeah, so you got a lot of people who just used to these stores being open, you know. This was like a like some, you know, Toys R Us. You see Toys R Us, you know, back in the day. Yeah, it was one of America's like symbols, you know, like a symbol store, you know. But this is second address 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Yes, suddenly, just all of a sudden, you see these stores closing, you know. And you had men, you know, apostles and elders out there over 30 years, you know, putting these scriptures out there, you know, warning you people that these stores was going to close, you know. All these stores in America is going to close, you know, but nobody takes heed to it, you know. So now people are actually surprised that this is happening, you know. Like I said, they don't think it's going to affect them anyway, you know. They're like, I don't work here, you know. I don't go to Toys. I haven't been to Toys R Us in years, you know. Like I said, with that, it's all a domino effect. All these stores in your neighborhood is going to be closing, you know. You know, these little low price places you go to, the 99-cent store, you know, all that's going to close soon. But let me read that again. This is second address 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. That's right. And you know, you look at this picture right here. You know, it's back in 96. You know, it's all sown, you know. Got everything. Got your games, your Barbie dolls, you know. Got everything that back in the day people used to always go to the store to get their children. Let me see. But suddenly, you know, Slakia, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. That's right. They're gonna be found empty. Them same stores, you know. Kind of remind me of the Blockbuster video that they closed, you know. That thing used to always have people in it. What happened though? People stopped going there. People are doing bad nowadays, and you know, news always try to tell you that, oh yeah, the unemployment rate's gone down drastically, and all these lies, you know. It's a bunch of BS. You know, he says there's a bunch of people not working out here. They especially don't have no money for no damn toys, you know. Let me see. A lot of people, you know, is getting laid off of their jobs and all kind of stuff, man. And then I want to go to a key point in this article. Let me see. I want to go to a key point in this article. Let me see. Yeah, because somewhere it said 30,000 people. There'll be 30,000 jobs lost, you know. Let me see. 30,000 jobs lost. Toys R Us. Toys R Us. Yeah, see, it says right here. Without Toys R Us, 30,000 jobs lost. A black hole for toy makers. That's right. I was calculating, what is it, like close to 800 stores, and then 30,000 jobs lost. That's somewhere around between like 35 to 50 people per store. But basically, come on, man. Come on. Damn Satan. But basically, let me see. Basically, a lot of people, gonna lose their jobs. I mean, 30,000 people. What are you thinking? Like, what where are they gonna find their another place? Where they go find another place to work? It's not gonna be that easy. That's 30,000 people in this country that's not gonna have no work. So that's just gonna be less money spent. Less money spent on things. And more stores closing down. That's what these people don't understand. This is Ecclesiastes 12:3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease. Yeah, grinding. That's like a thing for a word for working. The grinders. Jake always talking about grinding. What was it? 2002. Clips made that song "Grinding." It's talking about getting their money. Getting their paper. Pretty soon, if the grinders ceasing, they ain't gonna be no way to get their paper. You people gonna be having a lot of questions. A lot of confusion. And the grinders cease because they are few. That's right. With the unsown places, being found empty, ain't gonna be no workers there. They ain't gonna be. There's gonna be few places to even find jobs. And those that look out of the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. That's right, the doors gonna be shut. They probably gonna have like a big sale, for like the last little month, to get everything up out of there. After that, what? The doors gonna be shut. I remember I think last year Sports Authority was open over here for years, and then all of a sudden they had to going out of business sale. They had everything for like 70% off, I'd want to say. And then all of a sudden, like when they closed, they had like you go buy it, it wasn't nothing. There's nothing in the store anymore. The door's shut. But and the doors be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird. That's right. People gonna be out looking for jobs early in the morning and won't be able to find anything. And it's 30,000 people, like I said, that's a lot of people. You try to divide that into 50 states. That's a lot of people looking for work. And all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Yeah, man, you can't even explain how low this music is. You can't even call it music if you compare it to the old school. But let me see. Yeah, so people gonna be having a lot of answers, and it's hey, the company that I'm at right now, they have they had a year ago, they had like a few contracts, whatever, a few cool little contracts, and now less than a year later, they're down to one contract. And the contract that they have is like, it's not even a 24/7 contract, so hey, I'm seeing the effects of it too. But hey, I'm happy. I don't give a damn. I want Esau to lose all his contracts. You know, I want to see more stores closing quick. You know, all these stores that, you know, you look at that store, you think that's an American icon. You know, Toys R Us. Hey man, when was the last time anybody really been to that store anyway? You know, check this out. Yeah, so I was taking a look at this too right here. Jeffrey Dollars were named after the spokes animal of the store, Jeffrey the giraffe. Here's how he changed over the years. So this how basically they had him. Yeah, you could clearly see once around after 2000, you know, 2001 and 2007, it just completely lost their flavor, you know. Not even the same. But let me see. Yeah, parents are having a hard time telling their kids that their favorite store is closing. Very sad that Toys R Us is closing. My family loves going to the stores. My youngest even cried a little before bed last night. Say he didn't want Toys R Us to close. Sad to hear. Christmas won't be the same. Yeah, exactly. Y'all people, it's like it says, people gonna be mourning, you know. All these, oh yeah, the mirth gonna be taken out of this place, you know. You people so used to having these stores open. Let me see, people all ages. Let me see. Let me go. People of all ages are sad to see the store go. Was my happy place as a child and as a teen and an adult and as a dad. Yeah, so people just, like I said, people used to seeing these stores open. It's really gonna hit hard, you know, once these, like, more and more stores start closing. But let me see. My song heard early commercials. Other mentioned the end of Toys R Us has fans wishing it weren't true. You know, and most of these fans, you know, are people probably around my age who actually like was going to the store back when they were little, you know, and remember what it used to be like. You know, this thing, it can't be the same as it used to be. But let me see more on something I want to read from here. What the heck? Yeah, but basically, you know, a lot of people like my age, they're the ones really tripping over this, you know. It's like you can go online if you did have money, you can go online and buy them stuff that they want. But you know, people was about that experience. I mean, the last time I could actually remember going, I say, when was the last time some of these people even been to Toys R Us, you know? Last time I remember was like 2003 when Madden 2004 came out. But basically some of the ads that they had back in the day, I can remember this Nintendo 64 one, you know. It's around like Christmas of 96, like I said, 1996. You know, everything was all good, and you know, people were actually spending their money, actually had money to spend there. I said last time I've been there was 2004. I remember there wasn't nobody in that store. So how much now, you know? But yeah, you people, are people really gonna be mourning soon, you know? Just in confusion, just wondering like what's going on, you know? But That's because you people trust in this damn place. You people trust that this place is actually just gonna just continue to flourish, you know. And there ain't really no signs of this place flourishing, you know. This place been going down. But just people just too blind to see it. Yeah, where's that scripture? Is Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that add with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Yeah, so our people not taking counsel to the Lord, you know, they're not taking heed, or else this stuff wouldn't even surprise them that this is happening, you know. They're taking counsel of Esau, you know. They're taking counsel of Esau, you know, just like him, you know. They're the father of the devil. They're believing, you know, that this place would just continue, you know, which is crazy. That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. That's why our people trust in the shadow of Egypt, you know. And going into this next verse, you know, they gonna be confused. They're confused right now, but not as much as it's really gonna hit real soon. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. That's right, because what the Edomites is gonna be, they're losing their power as we speak, drastically. You know, you with them, you know, you're gonna fall with them. When they fall, you're gonna fall. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be ashamed, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. That's right, because you trusting in this place. You trusting that it's going to continue to go on. You trusting that, you know, you're going to always be able to put food on your plate, on your table, you know. You trusting that you always going to be able to find a job, or, you know, it just America's just going to continue, you know. Our people believe that Esau just is going to rule over them forever. They don't have any problem with it. So it's going to be your confusion when, you know, you start losing all these things, you know. So yeah, let me see. Go to this last scripture right here, because we're not in the time. We're not in the time, you know, for not in the same time that we used to be in, you know. Back when Jake used to party and BS, you know. With Jake still partying in BS, you know. Jake gonna party till the wheels fall off of this day, man. We see, there ain't too many wheels left to fall off, you know. Says Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. That's right. To everything is a season and time, purpose under heaven. You know, right now is a time for America to is in. It's in. You know, and it's drastically falling as we see. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. That's right. And right now is the time of America's breaking down. You know, it's time of Yahweh Shem Yahushai breaking down America. It's already been breaking down, but it's really you going people wasn't really feeling the effects of it. People gonna feel the effects of it. Especially this year, 2018, people gonna feel the effects of it, you know. And the time to build up. That's right. When they were building these Toys R Us's, you know, these bridges and all this stuff, you know, that was a time to build up. Now it's the time to be broken. This place to be broken down. A time to weep and a time to laugh. Yeah, now is that time to weep, you know. Back when the back when these stores was open and everything, you know, our people, everybody was just laughing, you know, having a good old time. It's not that time no more. You know, you don't see any people with a real smile on their face nowadays. You know, it's all phony. But a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. That's right. Now is a time to mourn, and not the time to dance. You know, how you gonna dance to music that's shitty? But a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get and a time to lose. That's right. And it's time for a lot of people, you know, 30,000 people in this Toys R Us to lose their jobs, you know, and many more from a bunch of other places. But a time to keep and a time to cast away. That's right. So people have been keeping their job for years. Probably people who've been working at Toys R Us since well, like 90s. You know, it's time to cast away. Time to cast away that job. Time to cast away that American dream that you once had. Cause it's not coming back. They're not gonna build these things up again, and you know, and just everything just magically gonna be okay again. You know, it's time to cast away. So with that being said, you know, the Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahushai for putting the spirit of me to do this video. You know, hopefully it was edifying. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakal Kodash. You know, and Shalom.